Students, our next topic is energy stored in a capacitor. We know that capacitor is a system of two conductors carrying charge plus Q and minus Q held some distance apart. To calculate energy stored in the capacitor, let us assume that initially the conductor 1 and 2 they are uncharged. Let positive charge be transferred from conductor 2 to conductor 1 in very small installments of dq each till conductor 1 gets charge plus q, and by charge conservation charge on conductor 2 becomes minus q. At every stage of charging, conductor 1 is at higher potential than conductor 2. Therefore, work has to be done externally in transferring each installment of charge from conductor 2 to conductor 1, because natural tendency of charge is to flow from higher potential to lower potential. But if we have to transfer charge from lower potential to higher potential, work has to be done externally. Let at any intermediate stage charge on conductor 1 is plus q and charge on conductor 2 is minus q. Therefore, potential difference between the two conductors 1 and 2 will be q upon c, as q is equal to cv. Therefore, v is equal to q upon c, where c is the capacity of capacitor. Therefore, small amount of work done in giving an additional charge dq to the condenser is dw is equal to q upon c into dq. Q upon c, this was the potential difference. Potential difference is the amount of work done in carrying unit positive charge from one point to another. In carrying charge dq, work done will be v into dq. Therefore, this is q upon c into dq. Therefore, total work done in giving charge q to the condenser or capacitor. This can be obtained by integrating q upon c dq from q is equal to 0 to q is equal to q. This will be equal to w. Therefore, w is equal to q upon c dq. Q is equal to 0 to q is equal to q. Now 1 upon c comes outside. This becomes q dq. Q is equal to 0 to q is equal to q. Now by integration, as the formula of x e power n dx integration, this is x raised to power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Therefore, this becomes q raised to power 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 1. Q is equal to 0 to q is equal to q. Now also 2 will come outside. Now in q, putting the upper limit, this become q square minus, now in place of q putting the lower limit 0, this becomes q square upon 2c. As the electrostatic force is conservative, therefore this work done is stored in the form of potential energy in the capacitor. Therefore, energy stored in the capacitor, this is given by q square upon 2c. Put as q is equal to cv, therefore potential energy can also be written as q की जगह cv रखेंगे, cv square upon 2c. This become 1 upon 2 cv square. Also, if we put cv is equal to q in this equation, then 1 upon 2 cv into v, this become 1 upon 2 qv. Therefore, u is equal to 1 upon 2 q square upon c is equal to 1 upon cv square is equal to 1 upon 2 qv. This is the energy stored in a capacitor. When q is in coulomb, c is in farad, then energy is in joule. If C is in farad and V is in volt, then energy is in joule.